Yeah, I guess. Yeah, it would be per person.
I would hate to be a DPS then to have to go through
Screw
these.
you, man. Screw you, man.
I mean, Go ahead.
If it weren't for this free company, I would not be in Darklight right now. It is only because of you guys that I get into these dungeons all the time.
Well, that's what I like. Every like storyline dungeon and stuff, I always went with people from the Linkshell or whatever, so I never really had to do it. But I'm just seeing those wait times on like Reddit and whatnot. It's crazy.
Awesome. Yeah, we're gonna rule this.
What? That name.
Chuck Norris, what?
Wow.
Nice. And he's a monk, and he's got the beard.
Pull it, Will.
Too
Tarah.
much fucking yellow.
Oh no, sir. I love this yellow.
Nice, he got the reference.
You better have gotten that.
Did he not get
No,
that reference?
he's Chuck Norris.
I'm so used to sitting here just trying to shield bash.
Everyone has to click this. Just so y'all know it's not an elevator.
It is.
I love how that explodes. That is too awesome. My god. Let me hit it once. By the way, just so you know, Tarah, we always kill the medicus first if we come across one, because they heal the others. liking the Scholar Seal?
I don't like it as much just because it takes more coordination, like placing the fairy and stuff. And I don't have access to Region, and I really like Region.
But you get to carry a cool book
Yeah.
and act all aloof.
I mean, the fair is really nice. It's,
Oh, yeah.
It's just like another white mage, because it just spams Cure and Regen and stuff.
Who's gonna die? This guy.
No, 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 not today.
What's weird is that, like, Asuna and Leeches will take Venomous Shot off, but it won't take Wind Shot off. Or Wind Bite. Yeah, so if you get that, I can do anything.
I don't remember if Asuna takes that off or not.
It takes Venomous off. I just did it to you.
Well, I meant Asuna, not Leeches.
Well, they both do the same thing.
Well, I love you for trying. At least you're not like, Osuna's too expensive.
I thought you knew Asuna's too expensive. With its 186 MP cost.
Yeah, Leeches has the same MP cost. 186.
I mean, I only have 4,227 MP.
We did an arm veil with a white mage, and we were getting paralyzed, and I asked him why he wouldn't Asuna, and he said that Asuna is too expensive to cast. Which I could not understand. How much does Raise cost?
$798.
700 yeah.
Yeah, which was my final question to him that he never answered. I was like, you know, what costs more, Asuna or Raise? Because, you know, I got paralyzed and taken down. You know what? Tarah should be in the lead for all of this. I need to step back.
Well, I have no idea where I'm going.
Oh, well, stuff explodes. If you're the first person in the room, you see the stuff explode.
Yeah, this is a straight line, Terry. You're fine.
Going for the left Reaper first.
No, no!
No attack!
What happened?
Tarah's down. You need to grab hate.
I'm sorry.
You can get up.
Guess I should pay more attention then.
Yeah, just for these hordes, you can be flashing crap and stuff like Terra is, just so it goes on you next if something happens.
And also so that, you know, y'all aren't getting the hell beat out of you. Flash does actually work like that still, right? It blinds them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if they don't resist it.
Okay, Medicus dies first.
First boss.
First boss, just point him towards the back. Please.
Is this who I think it is?
Probably not. This one doesn't have a soul.
It... No, it's not. Next boss is my favorite.
What?
Okay, Tarah, tank and spank, just turn him around, please. No attack.
What did I do?
If you're gonna tank, get front.
Did not mean to tank. I hit one provoke
Tara's
like
got
at
it
the
back.
beginning.
Don't hit provoke.
Provoke puts you at the top of the hate list. It doesn't work like it does in 11.
Fuck this game, I quit.
If you're gonna off-tank, basically just keep Sword Oath up, and yeah.
Well, yeah, I do have Sword Oath up and stuff, but I don't know.
I was like,
I'm
who's got
just a
my
dumb
number
dumb
2
head.
spot? I'm sitting here like, no, Smart's got my number 2 spot, and I look and it's no attack.
Have the coveted number 2, huh?
I got it back. Yeah, that means I'm doing my job.
Or I stopped doing mine.
Since the only way for me to pull hate is to use attack spells. So if I'm pulling hate, I'm doing my job.
Maybe it won't be forgotten this time.
Elevator is broken.
Out of order.
What, the fat Lalafell come on board and it break?
Hey man, back off.
Boy, look, it's cracked. It's on fire.
Magic technology isn't very sturdy, is it?
Ha, put your fire out.
Take us down.
Before we catch on fire.
You are an amazingly fast reader, Tara.
You
Really? I
guys
thought I was
glitched the
slow.
fuck out.
I'd have still been sitting there reading that.
That's weird.
He
I didn't know
leaves.
that they switched the paladin and the black mage icons. Because I could have sworn you just ran in there and grabbed them.
I always do to get him to leash.
They
These are
added
like
in maintenance last night.
these are like the only mobs I've seen in a dungeon that leash. Now the next one I'm not grabbing.
Hey, look at the box.
Ooh, what's in it? Oh, Chuck Norris got him.
Disappointment is in the box.
X-Ethers. Really? Chuck Norris needed some X-Ethers. No, you can have that one. These are two separate groups. If you grab the Magitech, he'll come with his group.
Monk has my favorite AoE combo.
What, kneel and pray?
Well, like
Kill them.
I get to do that AoE crack move, and then I do the attack buff, and then I do another cone, and then I just cycle that.
never felt safer than I do right now, in between two paladins. This one will drop a key.
Is it team?
Everyone click this.
Hold on, I gotta break it. Hold on.
He staggers a lot.
What happened to our feet?
Yeah. She's glitching out.
You mean to tell me
Yes.
you had your feet?
It's Tarah time.
What?
Instead of the name they call it, I call mine Tarah from Final Fantasy VI.
Just because it's named after your mom.
No, well, yeah. Yeah.
So I can't be doing that.
Wait for Terry to come out of cutscene.
Maybe I'll remember how to attack with this time around.
I'm gonna explain it before we go.
You explained it last time. I still didn't understand it until like the very last part of it.
This is where you just all circle up and jump.
The ledge breaks, we fall off, die. Duty failed.
Okay, Tara, your Magitech has two abilities above your hotbar. The first is Magitech Cannon. It works just like the cannons in the last dungeon we did. You have to click it and then aim it on the ground. It is Photon Stream. For everything except doors, we will use the one that you have to aim on the ground because it does awesome damage and it will destroy everything. When we get to the doors, just target them and hit Photon Stream and it'll shoot the door.
Okay.
This is the overkill stretch.
Well, this is cool.
Isn't it?
Do I have to hit the button again to after I aim it correctly?
Yes.
You just hit A.
Yeah, you select the
Or
area and
X.
then you use it.
Okay, so here's a door. So we'll target it and then we'll use Photon Stream on it. This works so well when everyone's on the same page. Now in this area, some arms will pop out. You want to be very careful about getting close to them. Don't get close. We'll just use the ground target to take them
Oh
out.
no, I fell to the floor. Sorry, bad joke.
And I'll show you what I mean here. See those arms? You don't want to get too close or they'll knock you out of your Magitech. So we'll just use the ground target ability and just shoot in the general vicinity and it'll destroy it.
I
I
keep
did
that.
targeting
Oh, no.
Field
I did
Fairy.
all that. Your fairy heals.
Well, yeah, man, she's not heartless. I'd love to see a little mini flying Magitech she'd fly in.
Tank it, Talia.
Shoulder tackle did 2. Look out.
And here's our next door.
It's this is where you lose your Magitech, sadly.
Okay, we get the best boss fight in the game.
I like how you said that, man mode.
Yeah, you can just unmount. You can just unmount and get out of it. I'm like, yeah.
Wait to go in. Wonder if that would actually show up in the cutscene.
What?
The big dome thing, if it was cast in there when the cutscene started.
Doubt it, 'cause it doesn't.
They're pre-rendered.
Oh,
Just like the
Okay.
old FF7 days.
and here is an awesome cutscene.
Like hell, I'm skipping this one.
I know, this one's pretty good. Greetings, I am the king of puns.
I forgot about those. Wonder how mad people would get if I did the duty finder for this and I just kind of stood here and listened to the music.
Okay, Tara, tank him in the center. Lots of knockbacks. We'll handle the ads.
And just so you're aware, like between the walls and like the inner ring of the circle, like the big circles, is an electrified field.
Yeah, Thor's got lightning. Dodge that shit. Well, don't touch that shit.
Yeah.
It'll give you like slow or something. I'll just one of the white mages will Basuna it.
Okay.
Yeah, the most dangerous part of this fight is his puns. Nice, Hakoda.
I didn't do anything.
He like came right to you. You're gonna have to bring him towards the center. Good stuff.
He wants to beat up your fairy.
I'm wondering where the hell he is. He doesn't like region on the entire party.
Unleashed. Wow, did you see that? He changed leash. Seal's got it. This was so much easier when we had two
On
bombs.
On Tarah.
Yeah, Hunter.
Just also be careful, Tarah. He doesn't knock back.
She's like, that's all he's doing.
I hate
Yeah.
for him to be in the middle and then they'll attack you guys.
He doesn't hurt that bad. I mean, the worst part of this is the ads. They do an across the room knockback.
Just like that.
Yep.
He is fucking immune to slow.
Oh god, they're coming more frequently now.
Whatever shall we do?
Well, you know, as Black Mage, it's a bit hard to keep up with.
Shoulder tackle, you're not useless. Do I need to
On the monk.
stick on him?
Yeah, just stay on him.
Got one on me. Two on me. There we go. Love you, Nero.
You know, it's the first time I read through that cutscene and found out his motivation for doing what he's doing.
You didn't before?
No.
No, I feel bad for Nero. I love all of
Yeah.
his captains. I love the Garleans.
I still haven't found out about the one that killed the Sylph.
Well, they're all just wounded people.
I still don't like Livia.
No,
You
I
know.
love Livia too.
Yeah, I skipped her, like the cutscenes for that because we were a little low on time. So, and I've just yet to go to an in room and rewatch them.
I
Or
mean,
you could just like redo Castrum the 50 million times that we go.
I'd love to say that Gaius is evil, but really he's not. He's just arrogant.
Yeah, I thought that too at the end of the cutscenes here.
He's totally my favorite.
I
I
still
still-
like Nero.
I still can't forgive Livia for what she did.
Oh, to the Sylph?
Yes.
She pulled a Chuck Norris. No one laughed at my joke because we have a Chuck Norris in the party.
No.
Har.
I think that reference was obvious.
Okay, voice acting, folks.
City-states are built on deceit, and its faith is an instrument of deception. It is not but a cobweb of lies. To believe in Eorzea is to believe in nothing. In Eorzea, beast tribes often summon gods to fight in their stead, though your comrades only rarely respond in kind. Which is strange, is it not? Are the 12 otherwise engaged? I was given to understand they were your protectors. If you truly believe them your guardians, why do you not repeat the trick that served you so well in Cartano and call them down? They will answer, so don't you lavish them with crystals and gorge them on ether. Your gods are no different from those of the beasts, icons, everyone. Except for this, it would seem how Eorzea's fate is bleeding the land dry. Nor is this unknown to your masters, which prompts the question, why do they cling to these false deities? What drives even men of learning, even the great Louis Suave, to grovel at their feet? The answer? Your masters lack the strength to do otherwise. For the world of the land.
Were they related?
No, I don't think so.
That was bad.
He has fought ever to raise himself through conflict, rich through conquest, and when the dust of battle settles, it is ever the strong who dictate the fate of the weak.
Talking about Gaius and Sid.
Darnus.
Who?
V1.
Ah,
yes.
VY.
Yes, that was Sid's father.
No brothers.
Really?
Well, no. But
I was under the impression that that was Sid's father, and because Gaius mentions it in the first cutscene in this dungeon.
well, no, never mind.
No, I don't think that was his father.
Gaius and the guy from V1 are brothers?
No, I don't think so. I just said that.
Oh, okay.
Because they
No, I
mentioned...
don't know, Seal. How much more confusion can we get from this? I think they share the same mother, but their father was retarded or something.
Well, Sid's father's obsession was Meteor.
And then Gaius' obsession was his mom's fat ass.
And Sid's father ended up dying over his obsession for Meteor.
He would have been okay had he collapsed on her ass.
What's the strat?
Pretty simple like the last one, except he's going to move around a lot. He's got a big line of sight move that he doesn't telegraph on the ground. He'll do two big swipes in front of him to make an X, and that shoots across the way. And then keep him out of blue fire that goes on the ground. But for the most part, we're going to be kind of following him.
Yeah, just so you know, he teleports and you'll lose target.
So it's like the White Raven.
Yep.
Okay.
There we could have had like a 3-word explanation of that.
Yeah, it's almost exactly like White Raven.
Oh, and when he screams, "Yah!" he'll make a blue circle, don't stand in it.
You writing that down, Tara?
What?
Stop tanking and write that down. I'm serious.
Don't stand in his flaming blue circle. And once you leave it, he will basically target us and shoot at us for a little while because he's a dickhead. There it is. Get out of the circle. And then he'll teleport out of it, most likely. Yep.
So I know I look stupid. I'm trying to tell how much dot that is.
Oh wow, I just
Great,
totally hate that. Yeah, sorry. I'm paying attention to the hate list.
Couldn't dodge and I was stunned.
Oh, bad, bad. And there's the second one. And there'll probably be one more.
I love how he aims those. Because he'll usually shoot at it where he's going. I think that's so clever.
Get
You
out
never
of there.
told the monk.
Yeah, I didn't
Never-
know what I was doing.
Yeah. When he does that, he makes that blue circle.
Well, it's really hot and it kind of hurts. And he just stands in it. He's stupid.
It actually causes bleed effects.
Nice, good job.
Now the fun part.
You restrain this most impressive. Such power fits a ruler. Yet,
Now comes one of the best fights in the game. Second best fight.
Really? I was going to say the best. I love this one.
I prefer Nero's.
I prefer the one after this one to be the best.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Just because, I mean, the sheer, like, size of it, if you think about it. Like, what he does. It's
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah.
It's
The
very
skill
true.
and the freaking epic music.
Yeah. And you can tell that's supposed to be the ultimate fight because then there's a really easy fight afterwards, which is what Final Fantasy always does.
Okay, we're all here. Open her up.
Seals just likes to quote from his thesis, the Final Fantasy order of operations. I know you got a C- on that. Don't think it's not public knowledge.
Voice acting.
No attack running in.
What?
You're just so tiny. Like, he can't be a tank against that.
Seriously? His toe is bigger than me.
This is the part where he grabs onto his feet. I got it, guys, I got it.
It just means you can crawl into the joints and wreak all kinds of havoc.
allow hero to do that.
Did it explain why Gaius turned all gold?
I don't think
You
so.
went Super Saiyan, and yeah, it did.
It did. I
It's
thought
on the lift part.
Yeah, he like does a huge blast of electrical energy and then turns gold.
but they don't say what that is, right? I mean, it's just
No.
assumed he's powered up.
It's
Yeah.
Super Saiyan level 2.
Yeah, it's probably his user.
His
That'd be
hair
funny.
did not change it.
It would be really funny if that was like Squall under there. It's like, Gunblade.
He's just been like Darth Vader. He's all ugly and deformed.
Yeah, he got so emo, he went evil. He was
Well.
just like, fuck it.
My biggest disappointment is right after this fight.
Of the Ultima weapon.
Stop talking about the next fights, damn it.
It's not the next fight. It's the next cutscene.
My biggest disappointment is my tanking abilities. Oh!
Thumbs down,
You
sir.
stop that.
You can't owe your own diss, man.
Why?
Tarah, this is the first actual fight in this dungeon. I don't feel like explaining it. Somebody else do it.
Okay.
Alright.
This
I'll do
guy.
it.
Go ahead.
No, you do it.
Damn it. This guy uses.
Alright, so what he does...
Go ahead, guys.
Okay, well what he does is he has all three primals in him. So he just does like normal attacks. He'll do a line attack that he telegraphs on the ground. I don't know if any other mob has done this in the game that you've experienced, but it's very easy to dodge it. He'll primarily do it away from you, like against people ranged and stuff.
Besides Titans.
Yeah, like Titans. Like his landslide thing. The second thing he'll do is, does he do any of the AoE moves? He does like a very minor AoE, right?
He does like a welcome
He
burst.
does Cerulean Burst, yeah, or Venom.
It's
and then,
Vulcan Burst.
well, Vulcan Burst is one of the primal abilities. He also does this one target random people too? Like he'll just throw out random attacks.
There is an orb, one orb, but I don't think it's in this fight. I think it's in the next one.
It's in the next one.
Okay. So then he has the primals, which first he'll summon Garuda's like whirlwind around the outside of the arena, it'll be purple at first, so you know to like run away from that. As soon as the purple fades, immediately run back out to the outside of the arena, because Titan will come down and do his like stomp, and the further you are away from the center, the less damage it'll do. He'll also do Ifrit's Vulcan Burst, so kind of keep him like towards the side so you don't get knocked back too far. And then later on, when he loses Garuda, he'll start doing Ifrit's Plumes.
Both of their plumes.
And Titan.
And Titan's Plumes, yeah. So he'll do Ifrit's Plumes and then Titan's Plumes the opposite area that he did.
Yeah.
So if Ifrit's are on the outside, Titans will be on the inside immediately after. And if Ifrit's are on the inside, Titans will be on the outside. Very easy to dodge as long as you're aware of that. Like, you just have to run, you know, if they're on the outside, if they start on the outside, run inside and then outside. And then after you get him down a bit, he will lose, I think he loses Titan next.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he'll start using Ifrit's Plumes, but like erratically. Like, they'll be in a line and then they'll be on the four corners, so it'll be a little bit harder to dodge.
That one's kind of like Isgabend, because the arena will be divided into thirds, although it's all squiggly. He'll go inside and then outside, kind of. And then he will also use the eruptions, which you cannot stun. I actually told the other tank last time to try and stun those. You can't. They just happen.
Yeah.
So everybody's at dodge them.
We will be spread out for that, and if you get them, try not to run towards other people.
Okay,
It'll hit one person, and it'll be three of them. The plumes in the last stage go in a straight line and then into four corners, basically. I know it's a circle, but that's the way it makes a square with four dots. So if you're standing directly in the center after the line, you're safe.
Just remember at the beginning he'll do Garuda's on the outside purple, run inside, then right back outside. That's really the only thing in the beginning that you have to worry about.
That's
towards the
really
middle.
it.
Yeah, towards
Like,
the middle.
Terry, your job is going to be really easy. There's just circle in the middle, there's an outer ring. You're going to be dodging between those two parts for
Now
most of the fight.
For the one problem, this guy does not like to build hate at the beginning, so we're going to try to let you build hate, but most likely things will get crazy and he will be chasing other people for a little bit.
Yeah, I'm trying to like... Yeah, there's a whole bunch of stuff that you might have to worry about.
There's a bunch of shit that happens. Most of it we have to worry about. If you're just dodging with that inner and outer ring type crap, the first time you'll know how to do it as soon as you see it.
Yeah, so all you have to remember really is just dodge the outer and then the inner rings for Garudas and Titans, and then when Garuda leaves, dodge the plumes, Ifrits, and Titan's plumes. That's really all you have to worry about.
Yeah, we'll worry about the other shit that happens, because we're going to eat astral flows and crap, but it'll be okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
This
Really
also
simple.
is significantly weaker than even Ifrit. All of his moves do low damage, comparatively.
Yeah, like his eruptions, they're really, really weak.
Yeah, it's nice.
Okay, are we done explaining and freaking her
Yes.
out?
No,
That's
I want to
fine.
make sure Monkey knows what to do. Okay, Monkey, when Garuda comes out to Aerial Blast, I want to make sure that you cure up.
You mean
Let's
I'm
go.
not supposed to spam
Let's
that
go.
too?
Medica 2.
No regen
You
at the
queued as
start.
a healer, so why don't you heal? Sandra
Okay.
DC?
No.
Looks like we're safe on the hate list. Well,
Nope.
he dumped
No.
hate right there.
No, and he's retarded. I just did this, and I was like, I used everything, and somebody rips him off me. I was so... What?
It's like a freaking hate dump.
I don't know why. It's really annoying.
It's- the reason why it's so bad at the start is because of Heidelin.
Are you being serious?
Yeah, sure, blame the crystal.
No, as soon as Heidelin weakens it a little bit, that's when you start pouring hate. See, now everything's fine.
That's weird.
By the way, Tara, if in case you didn't catch it, the white burst on the ground is Heidelin trying to save us.
I don't know if she'll notice, because I did this before, and I couldn't... That's.
I never noticed that until you guys just mentioned that.
I never knew that.
Sorry, Tara, that's that combo and how that goes. It's real quick like that.
Yeah, I just noticed it the other night while we were doing it.
I realized as I complained to Seal and Monkey afterwards, it actually happened. I saw it in the chat log. I could not see it any time. That big bright flash that I saw on your screen, Dakota.
Aerial blast.
Yeah, that one we just see. We don't dodge any of those.
Yeah, I just saved the mages. My mages saved.
I ate that one.
Did it taste good?
No, it did not.
There's another hide like
Yeah, Garuda's gone. So
Yeah.
now plumes will be incoming.
So is it Heidelin that rips her out?
I guess so.
Do you see what Heidelin looks like?
No, it's just that blinding white light.
I think my settings are too low, Dakota.
Oh, really?
I think that's why.
Do you at least hear her talk?
Yes.
It's always right here, isn't it, Monkey?
Also, what's nice about Heidelin is she cures us for pretty much 10,000 points of damage.
And then it's like you only have to make a few steps forward or backwards.
Yep.
That's kind of why I like this side.
Titans. I don't know what Earth and Fury.
Yeah.
You got a funny name for that one, like Ifrit?
Earthenware.
If on the outside you can get to a spot where two plumes are converging, or on the inside.
It's not every side, Monkey. It's just this
Really?
side.
Is it really?
Yep,
No.
just right here.
It's because there are more outside circles than inside circles, so they don't sync up as right.
Oh, okay. Then I guess I get.
Alright, Titan is going. Now we will have a straight line of plumes and then 4 dots. And we'll also be having eruptions, so spread out.
So yeah, that's Heidelin that's pulling them out.
Yeah, I just noticed that. 'Cause she said something, then Titan came out.
That's so cool.
I feel like a cheater there now.
Well, Heidelin couldn't do it by herself, so we had to weaken him. There's the line. And 4 dots. Yeah, if you want to tank directly in the center, then you only have to avoid the line.
gone on enough different ones
There's
with
the
me to
line.
notice that, huh?
And then the dodge. Hell's Kitchen. Good job, this is done.
Oh, we didn't get 3 bars.
Oh, seriously?
No, he's dead.
Well, so am I.
Oh.
I died after he did.
But the ultimate weapon is all-powerful.
That fight is so epic.
Still stand.
This fight is epic.
This music is epic.
Canvas straight.
It is the blessing.
This next music is the best.
I'm gonna shortcut in.
Your foe acts under the protection of the crystal she bears.
So, this is what it...
I want to rip this music.
Beyond mortal limits. If you are to prevail, the hammer of darkness must needs be brought to bear upon the shield of light. And so it shall, for the Ultima weapon is host to a power of which you are as yet ignorant.
Speak plainly, Asian.
The heart of Sabik. It is the weapon's core, an enigma whose surface even the vaunted scholars of ancient Alad failed to scratch. The magic within has lain dormant for eons.
Of what magic do you speak?
A spell without parallel. Ultima. I sought the life force of the primals for no other reason but to quicken the core. For the true power of the Ultima weapon lies within its now beating heart.
What have you done?
No more than is necessary for my god to be reborn.
Damn you.
The hour is at hand. Behold but a sliver of my god's power. From the deepest pit of the 7 hells to the very pinnacle of the heavens, the world shall tremble. Unleash Ultima!
Such devastation! This was not my intention!
Oh, Heidelin, it seems the task of keeping your champion alive has exhausted what strength you had left. Van Belsar, your enemy's shield is broken. The rest I leave to you.
We will speak later, Asian. But first, I must deal with you. The question of who is mightier remains. Come, adventurer. Let us find the answer together.
Okay, this fight has 3 major big moves. Number 1 is lasers. A bunch of little laser bots will spawn on the outside of the ring. We'll take care of those. Just avoid the blue beams. You'll see blue beams on the ground. The second is airship drop, which you will see a giant pulse on the ground. Run away from it. The further away you are, it's just like Titan, the less damage you take. The third is a move called Tank Purge, and there's not a whole lot we can do about it. It's very damaging, but our healers can heal through it. We'll be okay. Other than that, we beat him down when he's about 15% health. He will go into a countdown to explode, and at that point we will use our limit break to take him down.
Okay. This music is happening.
It is. This is the best music in the game, in my opinion. I want to rip it out of this game so I can play it all the time. And take it with me with a set of headphones to a job interview.
Okay, go ahead.
Lasers are up. Airship drop. Good job. Lasers are up. You're just having bad luck tonight, Monkey.
Yeah.
Airship drop. Run to the other side. The orb is up. Who's got the orb? And that is Tank Purge. Lasers are up.
Glowy balls on me.
damage incoming. Wow, that was all lag. Drop incoming.
I got him.
Owie. Countdown incoming.
3 bars at all.
DPS is too good. Good job.
Well, I don't know if that means that necessarily. I'm just kind of curious. And I'm not going to skip this one.
Heed me. The subjects of a weak ruler must needs look to a higher power for providence, and their dependence comes at a cost to the realm. The misguided elevate the frail, and the frail lead the people astray. Unless the man of power wrests control, the cycle will never be broken. You of all people must see the truth in this. You who have the strength to rule.
Pathetic. You boasted of unrivaled power. You were entrusted with the ultimate weapon, the ultimate magic. And still, you failed. So much for the glory of man. The growing imbalance afflicting the planet must be redressed. If it is permitted to worsen, the very laws of existence, both etheric and physical, will be warped beyond all recognition. Know you the root of this corruption? Hydaelyn. Like a parasite, she must be burned out if the planet is to recover. And not but the return of the one true God will ensure her complete excision. Yet, to pave the way for the Master's return, a chaotic confluence of untold proportions must needs be brought about. And that will necessitate the presence of the primals. Needless to say, both you and your scion accomplices cannot be suffered to interfere in this endeavor. You will not leave this place alive. It is past time to be extinguished. Bring her light.
is the
Yep,
last one.
still more.
If you want to call it that.
Seal,
Just-
shut up.
Kill.
No,
and
we're
don't
not
sta-
done. We have a whole dungeon after this.
Kill and don't stand in blue circles. That's all
I'm
there
kicking
is to
Gray.
this.
I'm kicking Gray right now. In the butt.
By the way, Tara, as soon as this fight's over, you might want to jump to an AFK room.
Yep. Lots of cutscenes.
Oh god.
It's like 30 minutes of cutscenes.
An hour if you go through the legacy.
I think
yeah.
it's like 2 hours for you.
Yeah,
Like,
but no
do
one has
they-
that much attack.
Do they happen all after this, or can I just go to bed?
All after the.
God damn.
You could skip them and watch them in your in-room tomorrow.
Well, top to it, so you can get to TV in time.
Oh yeah, biggest disappointment of this dungeon, we never did see Gaius's face.
It's not over, you people.
He's still alive.
What you want?
Is he, you think?
I'm gonna kill you.
They've killed Dumbledore.
Ruining the story for me.
Oh, I didn't know that. I mean, that's conjecture, I think, because they never really hint that he is, do they? I love how he's laughing and shit, even though his HP is dropping like rather quickly. Oh yeah, I like that fairy.
As long as you place him right.
I got over here close to it, got hit for 1400 on that thing, and had me healed in 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Enjoy your cutscenes, talk.
Tara.
Tara.
Tara, sorry.
Thanks.
It's midnight, so forgive me.
Thou wouldst pierce the shadows
spirits of all of them, you know, that's the spirit of them that you carry with you. So no, I don't think they're actually aware of that. But you know, basically you carry their feelings with you, their spirit.
I need to do exactly.
And so my conquest ends, Sid. In smoke and ashes.
Hear, feel, think. Warrior of light, beloved daughter. The darkness hath fled before the unclosed brilliance of thy spirit. Yet it lingereth still beyond the sight of men, in forgotten corners of the world. In the depths of the abyss yet resideth the Dark One, watchful ever, till this evil be cast out. Never shall the world know aught but a passing peace. Yet for the present, a gentle light shineth o'er the realm of Eorzea. With thee at its heart. From sparkling moat shall it swell to glorious sun, and all the world shall bask in its warmth. Blessings and joy be upon thee. Go forth, my child, and be as a beacon of hope for Eorzea and the lands beyond through all the days of thy
My lady, all Twin Adder units have fallen back to the outer perimeter.
The Flames have completed their withdrawal, General.
Admiral, all hands accounted for.
She's still in.
Sid, has there been no word?
Nothing at all.
damnation!
She's going to make it, I know she is.
Ida is right. We must have faith.
Sid, can they not be evacuated aboard the Enterprise? That adventurer and the Scions are as the Warriors of Light reborn. We cannot abandon them to their fate. Not again.
I wholeheartedly agree, but flying in the midst of that would only add to the fireworks.
There must be something we can do.
Please, Mother Heidelin. Please light her way through the darkness.
Look into the light, my child. If thou would see thy companions return to safety, reach out to them now.
It's her! I feel her presence!
Can it be? Is it really her?
I knew it! I knew it all along!
Who speaks? The crystal. She calls to us.
I hear her. The voice of Heidelin herself.
She speaks of... Strike me down! No wonder she seemed familiar. She's one of the Warriors of Light! What are you smirking at, Sid? You knew, didn't you?
Oh, you mean our adventurer? Did I forget to mention she was one of the Warriors of Light? Saved Eor's. Yeah, twice.
The shroud is lifted. They remember you. There!
Oh!
Our Warrior of Light.
Yes! The hero returns!
Look! Thancred is with her!
Thank the 12!
Thank Heidelin. Welcome home.
You almost got us killed that one time, remember?
Now, we both know that was your fault.
Thank the 12 we're safe.
Mind your horns there, man-bull.
Mayhap when you mind your manners.
Though the crystal that bound Thancred is no more, I doubt we can say the same of La Habrea. And even if we could, we know that he is not alone. Confounded Ascians. Their god may be unknown to us, but their zeal is unquestionable. Suffice it to say, it would be folly to assume that they no longer pose a threat. Nevertheless, now, we must savor what peace we have won, however ephemeral. Do you see, Grandfather? Our first step towards realizing the dream for which you gave your life.
The dread night of Imperial tyranny and Ascian machination is ending. A new day now begins in Eorzea.
True to their name, the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, along with our champion, have delivered us from darkness.
Let their shared victory serve to remind us of our shared history. And let their bravery in the face of adversity inspire future generations.
Doubt not, the realm will need bravery in the days to come. Old rifts threaten to divide us within our walls, while hordes of beastmen claw at our gates. And though the Black Wolf be slain, the rest of the pack remains. Yet no foe need we fear, so long as we stand as one.
So long as the Scions stand for peace.
So long as our champion stands fast. For there exists no adversity over which we may not jointly prevail.
No longer can we turn a blind eye to the suffering of our allies.
No nation stands alone. If one should fall, so shall we all. Eorzea is our shared home. For any one of us to know peace, so too must our neighbor.
Just as we join in solidarity before you this day, so too shall our grand companies be joined henceforth to strive not only for the good of mere nations, but for the good of all the realm.
Change will not come overnight. Yet I foresee a day, not so very far from now, when the lines that divide our lands fade, and all of Eorzea is one.
It has been but 5 short years since the Battle of Tarah. 5 years since the advent of the 7th Umbral Era. No victory, however sweet, can wash away our bitter sorrows. No triumph can reclaim those we lost. Yet do not presume you honor them by dwelling on the past. It was not the past they fought for. You would repay their sacrifice by looking to the future.
A future united, as the warriors of light united in the champion.
Now is the time for us to rise as one, bearing all of Eorzea on our shoulders.
5 years ago, Eorzea bore witness to the end of the 6th Astral Era. Now, the 7th Umbral Era draws to a close, yet we come together not to glory in its end, but to mark a new beginning.
Let it be written that on this day, by the light of the crystal, Eorzea ushered in a new era. The 7th Astral Era is come. Thus is ours a realm reborn.
walked before to lead those who walk after. Shining is the land's light of justice. Ever flows the land's well of purpose. Walk free, walk free, walk free. Believe the lamb's alive. So believe. Tell
What is it?
It can't be.
Did you hear that?
There's no time to spare.
Where is it coming from?
Dread tidings, chaos and carnage! It is an abomination! A primal has awakened!
Kaz Bahamul move.
One Hazaz move star.
Fanza lokpai ki hat Aldorn Zur Ukudorn. We next starve Chemuv. They only cause the pause right ball.